Hey everybody, so this is going to be a voiceover throughout my entire video because I did not realize that whenever I did the filming of this live, doing the actual screen recording does not record volume. So I actually have to do a voiceover and tell you guys what I was showing you in this live stream. And this is going to be what's going in my kiln. So that's gonna be what's going in my shop. It's gonna be talking about my show coming up and what I'm actually putting in that show, what these people for the show actually are looking for and want. I am outside. There is some construction going on outside, so you might hear an occasional tractor or dog barking. But here I am telling a story about how I got started in ceramics, and I have pretty much done ceramics, or I have not done ceramics, let me rephrase that. I have been around ceramics most of my life. And this little piece right here, the Indian piece, is actually a piece that my family made back when I was really young, and whenever we were going through a storage unit, I found a bisque fired piece and I was able to get it and paint it, put a glaze over it, and then I'm gonna probably make it into a mold. In this right now, we're gonna be showing the castle. Now my castle, this is the very first castle I've actually got to successfully come out of a mold. It will be a incense or cone burner. It has 2 holes in it for your incense, and then you can put cones in it, and then all the smoke will come out the top of the castle. So that's really cool. I'm really excited about that piece. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to kind of show you each piece that I had to go into my kiln. I did show more in depth on another live, but since you guys won't be seeing that one, I do have my skulls up here. My farmer Santa, I do show this up close because I just love it. He has a little horse, a little piggy at his feet, and a little goat in his hand. He's super cute. I cannot wait to actually paint him. But yeah, anyway, back to that other story. I'll try and tell the story as I'm explaining what I'm showing, if that makes sense. So I'm going to be taking this piece and probably making it into a mold so that I am able to reproduce it and sell it. Because I know Native American stuff is just really popular. And I haven't found any molds for Native American stuff, which is odd. They're just kind of hard to find. But here is a wax warmer, and I actually take slip and I put it in a squeeze bottle and make designs onto it so that it is a 3rd dimension design. Or 3-dimensional, I don't know. Either way, you know what I mean. And, so, yeah, more skulls. The people that I'm actually doing the show for said bring a lot of them. And I have little Halloween cone, goblins, I guess. I don't know. Ghosts. They have little holes in the back of them, and then when you put the cone underneath, the smoke will come out from underneath their dress. So I think that's really cute. I'm not really big into Halloween. I don't really like the holiday that much, but my favorite season is fall, and so I have a couple pieces for it, but nothing too deep into Halloween. But that is my personal preference. Whoever celebrates Halloween, you do you, but I'm just not into it. So I will be doing more Christmas and things like that. I do not know what I'm putting over there. Probably my Christmas ornaments that I showed on the day before live and stuff like that. I actually am getting ready to open this because there's a hornet that thinks it needs to make its nest in my kiln every couple days. So I have opened it up, and I'm going to take a wooden spoon and lift his house out and throw it across my shop into my yard. And I guarantee you in a couple days he'll rebuild. Just gonna carefully lift it out of here. He wasn't in it, so that was good. Like, if he would have been in it, I probably would have freaked out. But he wasn't in there, so I was able to just pick it up and throw it. But yeah, so Native American stuff. I've got a lot of Native American stuff that I could probably make a mold out of, and I'm probably going to once I figure all that out. So I'm going to start showing things on my table here in just a few minutes, and when I do, I have a lot. I don't want to get banned on here, so I'm not exactly sure what I can and can't say, but bowls that are smokable, I guess. I have a lot of them. I'm making a lot of them because they want a lot of pipes. I guess I can say pipes, so we'll see. If I can't, I will remake the video and change my wording since it's on there. This is a vase. It has already been bought. It is a special order. One of my first vases. I think it's super cute, but it will not be going on my shop. And this is my sponge holder. It will be going on my shop, or it will be being sold at the show. One of the two, whichever comes first. And then I have an ashtray, which I painted a turquoise and red color. And just a regular bowl. So yes, I don't know what I can and can't say, but I'm just gonna go ahead and say pipes and see if that goes through. So I'm making a lot of pipes, and the pipes that I'm gonna show you today, I actually hand threw them on the wheel. So what I'm gonna do is make molds out of them so I can reproduce them. These are just a couple of little flower pots that they were mugs, but I didn't really like them as mugs because when they shrunk, they got a little bit small. So I'm just gonna make them into little flower pots instead. This one has an actual wood design on it from a wood rubber mat that I had that I actually got when I went to a supply company upstate Missouri. And then all my little pipes. Some of them are painted with an underglaze and some of them are not. They will be fully fired all the way up to a glaze. So they will be getting bisque fired, and then they will be getting a glaze fire, which will turn them into that glassy look. And I will decide if I'm keeping them or if I'm going to make them into molds and then sell the mold pieces. I haven't decided yet. This is a berry bowl. First berry bowl I made. It's a blue and teal green color. I've actually fired that color. It's really cute, and I'm hoping that it comes out really pretty. So let's see, what else do I have here? Just another little flower pot. This is going to be like a chocolate color clay, and I'm not sure what it turns when it fires. I bought 6 different clays, and I haven't only but fired one of them, so we'll see. And just another little flower pot with some textured design on it. So a lot of this stuff is just a lot of trial and error. I'm just trying to see what people like and all that. I will be getting a good glimpse of that at this place. This is my favorite pipe. It fits really cool in your hand. I actually, well, I probably shouldn't tell that story, but it should be a good sized pipe, if you know what I mean. And that other piece, it does not come out like an actual, I know for a fact I can't say what that looks like, but the piece that you put the stuff in does not slide out. I got banned on a short for saying the ong word. But like I said, if I get banned on this video, I will just redo it and start over. So this is my jewelry box. One of my very first jewelry boxes. Goes way back if you follow my channel from the beginning. I actually did a carving of this and showed you a step-by-step process. Well, whenever I bisque fired it, it cracked on me. So now I just kind of have it, because it is super cute, and it took me a long time. Another teal blue flower pot. And this is going to be like a little flower cup. It will be on my shop. It has not been sold. My very first teapot, and I actually have done a test pour on it, even though it is greenware. I did a really quick pour and sponged out the water really quick because I wanted to see if I wanted to see if the water would pour out correctly. My recording just cut off on me there for a second, but yeah, it works good, and I'm not exactly sure if I'm going to be selling it, being that it is my first teapot, and I'm probably going to keep it. This is going to be a special order, as well as this one. They are his and her mugs, so they will be going out together. Let's see, I've also got a jewelry tray. So you put your rings down in the center there, and that will be a black color. And then I believe that this clay is going to turn a speckled beige, if I'm not mistaken. And you put your earrings in the little holes along the outside, and your rings and jewelry in the middle. And then it is slightly raised on the earring side, so it's not going to have your earrings dragging along the table if they're not too long. So yeah, that's the first jewelry tray that I've actually made. Originally I was making a little chip and dip dish, but I didn't have enough clay, and it was the end of throwing off the hump, so that's kind of what I just threw together. Then I have a regular little bowl with 3 little black stripes on it with a black inside. Sorry about the background noise, guys. They are scraping the road. Just some more of those little pipes. Like I said, I'm hoping I can say that word. So that one has like a fish scale and a wood grain, and then just a regular one. And I might not make a mold out of that last one because I don't know exactly how it would pop out of a mold too easily. So that might be an original, and I either may sell it as it is or keep it. I'm going to make her into a hanging planter. So she will hang, and you can plant plants in it that will like hang off the side like hair. So that's kind of the plan for her. She actually has a full body, but the full body broke. So I decided after I cut out the head and everything, I was like, you know what, I'm not going to waste it. So I'm going to make a planter out of it. I know it's kind of weird, but there are people out there who like really weird things, so more power to them. Here's another ashtray. I'm not going to paint it because I'm going to actually do a crystal glaze over it, and when I do the crystal glaze, it doesn't need any underglaze. My shop is a mess that I'm noticing on this, and there's just no way to keep it clean, really. I mean, with ceramics, it's a messy job, but I throw in the house, and that I have to keep a lot cleaner because my kids have asthma, or they're exhibiting signs of it anyway. So I have to be really careful. And then there's a little ring thing, which I eventually end up dropping. And what was the other thing? Oh, I think there's a Christmas ornament. Yeah, these are my Christmas ornaments. They will be painted with an acrylic paint and just sprayed over with a acrylic glaze for your tree. Yep, and right there is where I dropped my little ring holder. That was kind of a loss, but it's okay. I'm not too worried about it. I have one ring holder, and I don't know. I'm not a fan of it, but now these here are solid pieces of clay. So I molded them out to how I want them, but I wasn't sure at the time because I made these a long time ago when I first started doing clay work, and I really wanted these shapes, but I didn't know how to make them hollow. So I'm going to make molds out of them, and I'll be able to have my shape and have a way to make more. And then I just have a couple of plates. I'm not really a fan of making plates. I don't know how many plates I'll actually make. Maybe I'll make them more as I get better, but I don't know. They're not my favorite. I really like bowls though. I think they're cool. And cups. Here's a Santa boot. I'm not sure what anybody would really buy a Santa boot for, but I could cut the top off there and actually make it into a boot. You could make that into an army boot or a short cowboy boot. I'm sure that there's a ton of things that I could make it out to be. And there goes my dog again. So yeah, my dog was barking at the workers, which is okay. So this is just some bowls. Now my bowls are bisque fired already. They just need to be glass fired. They were tests to see how the glaze did, and I like the glaze. It came out good, but I probably won't be putting them on my shop. One of them I might, but I might just keep them for myself. Since they are my favorite colors, I don't mind. I know I'm saying I'll probably keep a lot, but really a lot of it's going to go to the show, and then whatever doesn't sell at the show will be brought home and put on my shop, or if I don't like it, I just won't sell it. Because the stuff that's on my shop, I want it to be perfect. I don't want any flaws on it or anything like that. Now when you go to a show and you have stuff for flaws, you can sell it at discounted prices, and people will still like it because it's unique to them, as well as what may be a flaw to me may be something cute and quirky to them. So who knows? But yeah, I'm pretty much just kind of ending the live, telling everybody, thanks for watching, and explaining when my next live will be. I might do a live of me throwing on the wheel, and if I do, I will just be putting music or something over top of that, and not putting, a voiceover. So yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed this, and if you haven't already, subscribe and follow for more.